The birthplace of our Constitution and the Declaration of Independence, Philadelphia is still a city where immigrants come to reinvent themselves, all adding a taste of their homeland to the American melting pot. Almost within sight of Independence Hall, a brand new immigrant tradition is putting down roots. There's been a small but bustling Chinatown here for a couple of generations, but high-end Japanese food just arrived here about 20 years ago with this guy. This is my pal, Masaharu Morimoto, native son of Hiroshima, Iron Chef superstar, and seafood savant. He learned his craft working for other people. Then he declared independence by opening his first American restaurant here in Philadelphia. Morimoto's restaurant is one of the hottest tickets in town. Today, he's invited me in during the restaurant's off hours for a private tasting, involving poisonous snake, poisonous eggs, and the sperm sac of a poisonous fish. I think one of the most amazing news stories to ever come out of the food world would be if you fed me something and I died. I mean, if you're gonna go, what better way to do it? In Mexico, they put a worm in the tequila bottle. In Okinawa, they put this in the sake, a habu viper. Twice cooked viper is our first course.
Take skin out, and then starch, deep fry once, soy sauce, tamari, sugar.
Oh, chef, fantastic.
How's the seasoning? Seasoning good.
Come on. See, all great chefs around the world do the same thing. They look at you, they know how awesome they go. Is it good? Is it good?
Yeah, yeah.
That's fantastic. That is sweet and gingery. Actually perfect with the snake. To be clear, the venom sacs are removed before the snake goes into the sake, but I'm still not eating this head. So it's not that it's poisonous. It's not that the meat's not gonna taste very good. See those little fangs? If some of those get caught in the back of your throat and this head gets caught up in your trachea on the way down, it's gonna be a problem. Morimoto serves plenty of dishes that are not potentially poisonous, but he knows I've got a thing for fugu. Better known in English as blowfish, the meat on these things is wonderfully tasty, but a specially licensed chef has to remove the deadly poison laced throughout its body. Almost all of those chefs are in Japan, where blowfish has been a high-status delicacy for centuries. Here in the US, there's just a handful of places serving it, and most of them have to get it prepared in Japan, then frozen and flown over here. But here I am in Philly, getting served straight from a master's hand. And the master is serving me the most concentrated dose of poison in the entire fish.
So this is the blowfish egg raw. Not actually cured. Year and a half to 2 years from the salt.
That's right, 2 years soaking in salt to make blowfish eggs safe to eat.
So take the old black poison.
Yeah.
Supposed to be gone.
Supposed to be.
Yes.
Supposed to be.
Yes.
Fingers crossed. And to match it up, what better food stuff than a nice milky sack of blowfish sperm? The sperm is the only non-toxic part of a fugu's inner organs. I've had cod sperm before, I've had tuna sperm before, but I've never had fugu sperm before. So we're crossing another line. That's fantastic. This is just ever so fishy. It's very firm in texture on the outside. It's very milky on the inside. It's almost the consistency of custard. So we have the male. Now it's time to try the female. Thin slices of the fugu eggs sandwiched between 2 thin slices of daikon radish. Oh my God. This smells salty and putrid in the best possible way. And that's the beauty of this dish. It not only is yin-yang in terms of male-female, but where the sperm sac is milky, soft, mild, very gentle food, the female egg sac that's been cured is just bold and salty and aggressive and has that wonderful sort of sweet, spoiled seafood taste that you get from preserved egg sacs. This is more than just thrill eating. This is Japanese cuisine at its boldest and most exquisite extreme, served up in the heart of Old Philadelphia. By the way, let me just say that it's 5 minutes since I've eaten the fugu preparation and I'm not dead yet, which is a really good sign, both for viewers and Morimoto's insurance company. The Appalachian mountain chain has long been a haven for isolated pockets of people living a renegade lifestyle. And I've been told to come searching for one particular pocket that's full of particularly unique people.
How we roll in Pennsylvania at the Redneck Ranch.
They really do call it the Redneck Ranch. It's a small family farm about 20 miles outside of Wilkes-Barre. This is one of those places where taking a first look around, I really have to ask, what in God's name am I getting myself into? Hi, dog. Hey, donkey. I just hope I picked the right 30-pack peace offering.
How you doing? Here, don't drink and drive. Okay. This will keep those cold.
The ranch is the home of Julie Rhodes and her husband, Tom. It's 75 acres, home to cows, pigs, horses, peacocks, and one heck of an electric fence.
Don't touch the fence.
Oh! Whoa!
Whoops. Sorry about that. That'll get you. Now you're alive.
I just woke up. Son of a...
Once a year, Tom and Julie gather neighbors, cousins, family, and friends to butcher a hog and make a steaming batch of this stuff. They call it scrapple. It's the scraps, pig scraps to be exact, organs, skin, tendons, essentially anything that's left over after butchering a hog. Boiled, blended, and pan-fried into a mushy breakfast meat. German settlers brought the recipe to America hundreds of years ago. Today, you can find scrapple all over the state, but you don't find many families who still make it from scratch. It is a family thing, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
You get a lot of free labor that way.
Yeah. What better way to get scrapple?
I'm willing to pitch in and do my part, even if that means being the person who puts down the pig with one shot to the head. But that's when I get my first indication that under all the backslapping camaraderie, this family takes some things very seriously, like making sure an animal goes down as quickly and painlessly as possible.
Is that primer?
Sure.
Stand right here, empty shell, and shoot it. It's an empty shell.
This is a test to make sure I'm a good enough shot to put the bullet in the exact spot that will kill the pig instantly.
Well, you missed the primer.
Oh, come on! The shell wasn't the target. I missed the primer, that tiny circle in the middle of the shell.
Not by much. Not by much.
But you know, a miss is a miss.
It only takes this much.
Now, here's the thing, though. When we were walking over here, and you were sticking that slug in the ground and handing me the gun, you never even thought I'd hit metal.
I knew you would hit metal. I just wasn't sure you would hit the primer.